It's unfortunate to say, but school buses are considered soft terrorist targets.
A bus driver's role has changed over the years to where they're not just the person picking up the children, taking them to school, and then taking them home.
You are a valuable asset to the community as school bus drivers.
As a bus driver, you must remain calm and you must keep your students calm.
If they're driving this vehicle, they should know what's under it, what belongs, and what doesn't belong.
So if you know something's out of place or suspicious, you can report it. And in that pamphlet, we'll go over all the numbers that you can report it to.
The goal of today's presentation was to promote awareness to school bus drivers and school district administrators and the general public regarding what school bus drivers do and the key important roles that they provide for the overall protection of the community and the students that we transport.
You all play a role and a part in this fight against terrorism. Based on your standard...
Basically, it was situational awareness for bus drivers to give them an overall view of incidents that could possibly happen, how they can handle them, maybe some planning they should bring up, just little incidents that have to be they have to be familiar with to make them better able to handle them if something should happen.
Who can tell me what they believe would be a target or a critical infrastructure along their route? How many go across any bridges or tunnels?
We need to develop plans, and this was a grassroots opportunity today, and also tying in with New Jersey Homeland Security, to bring together a marriage between bus drivers, administrators, NJEA, and also local law enforcement to protect our children basically out there. We're living in a changing society today and changing way things are happening out there, and we need to bring security to the school bus driver.
Right now the school bus is stopped. It's going to be picking up a student. Our student now is walking up. Hands in the air, please. Walk over to the officer right there. Keep your hands up. Walk to the officer.
The scenario we were working on, it was we put together a scenario where there was a school bus driver on the bus, stopped at a bus stop with 6 children on the bus. A student enters the bus carrying a package, leaves a package, and then runs off of the bus. And at that point, we just wanted to create an awareness where they're able to give a description. Obviously, that seems to be out of the ordinary. If they can report that back to their communications and give a location where they're going to be, so when the police do arrive, we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Jerry is checking right now everything that he would normally check in the morning for school buses, but we've added a few extras.
One of the key components of the school bus driver every day is to do a pre-trip bus inspection of their vehicle each and every time they take their vehicle out. As the demonstration was done outside, we now are checking for other type of devices such as bombs.
We've initiated in our district as part of the pre-trip inspection where the drivers are actually usually in an inspection mirror to go and check for the undercarriage for suspicious bags, suspicious packages.
And if they see something that doesn't belong, they need to make sure that they report it before they start that vehicle.
Unfortunately, as she was pulling up at 6 o'clock in the morning on her route, this 14-year-old killed her with a .45 caliber handgun.
We're not just talking about terrorism today. There's multiple things that could possibly go wrong on a school bus. It's more or less different things where we need to look for if things seem to be out of place. If there is a disruptive student on the school bus, and is he becoming an introvert, is he becoming aggressive towards other students, things that can be pointed out that we can actually deal with the problem before it becomes a problem.
I just hope to learn a little bit more about how to handle myself in a crisis. We really haven't had any type of training like this.
They were thankful for the training. They think there definitely needs to be more training. They'd like to be incorporated in more training, and we're trying to do that.
It's that dialogue that we're developing between your law enforcement, your educators, and some of your other agencies, which would be your transportation people, and also within our own the Office of Homeland Security Preparedness.
Homeland Security is going to team up with NJEA and start spreading the message of school security, school bus security.
We're hoping to basically take the program that we've put together and share it with their districts throughout the state and throughout the country. I'm hoping that it would become a national project so that school districts throughout the country and even international countries the drivers will be aware of what they can do to have that added step or that added extra security to protect the children.